We'll put this one on.
These grade 10 students were born almost a century after the Great War. But thanks to their history teacher, they're doing things like trying on uniforms and digging up information on soldiers from their own neighborhood, some who even went to their school and left to fight, many never to return.
So if we take the statistics and we whittle it down into here's some of the faces behind the numbers, then the students can find a personal connection to it.
That connection has been harder to forge in recent years. Students aren't likely to have living relatives who fought in the two world wars. Many of them are from cultures not defined by these conflicts. It's where resources like Honoring Bravery can be helpful. The Military History Online database tells stories of Canadian war heroes of diverse backgrounds, something this Montreal teacher has found useful.
There's a lot of stories, for example, of men and women who were not allowed to serve in the military. We're talking about people who were of Indigenous or Asian background, Black Canadians who had certain limitations but still fought to serve Canada.
How kids are taught history makes all the difference to their engagement, says this professor of education.
Kids of all ages are very capable of engaging in the study of the past by using the tools of the historian, by getting their hands on the raw materials of history.
It certainly worked on these students in Katie Whitfield's class.
If I were there about a century ago, I would probably enlist as a nurse. I would see very horrible things.
It does break my heart how few have, it was so difficult for them to send letters. They weren't able to give constant updates.
We heard earlier,
as the generation brought up on smartphones and social media makes meaningful connections to idealistic young people a century ago. Sumanac-Johnson, CBC News, Toronto.